The stage is all set for the highly anticipated direct conversation between US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday. This critical dialogue, which could be a pivotal moment, may give a decisive turn to the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Trump expressed optimism about the potential for peace talks and mentioned that significant work had been done over the weekend.
We have something to announce maybe by Tuesday. I'll be speaking to President Putin on Tuesday. And a lot of work's been done over the weekend. We want to see if we can bring that war to an end. Maybe we can, maybe we can't, but I think we have a very good chance.
Kremlin also confirmed that President Putin would talk to US President Donald Trump by phone on Tuesday.
Yes, that is how it is. Such a conversation is planned for Tuesday.
Meanwhile, Russia and Ukraine continue trading heavy aerial strikes through the weekend. Russia, however, moved closer to ejecting Ukrainian forces from the western Russian region of Kursk after reclaiming the town of Zudza. The Russian Defense Ministry released footage on Monday showing captured and destroyed military hardware, including grenade launchers and armored vehicles. Russian forces battled on Sunday to expel the last Ukrainian soldiers from western Russia after a 7-month incursion. The recapture of Zudza marks another gain in Russia's military operation to push Ukrainian forces out of Russian territory. Russia reported that its forces destroyed a tank, 2 armored personnel carriers, a combat vehicle, 5 trucks, 3 artillery pieces, and a drone control station. On the other hand, Ukrainian forces launched a drone attack on southern Astrakhan region overnight, sparking a blaze at an oil refinery, continuing its offensive against the Russian energy facilities. Meanwhile, EU foreign ministers met in Brussels on Monday to discuss the crisis after an informal exchange of views with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine via video conference.
Well, those conditions that they have presented, it shows that they don't really want peace, because they are presenting as conditions all their ultimate goals that they want to achieve from the war.
As both Russia and Ukraine continue with their offensive against each other, all eyes are now focused on Tuesday talks between US President Trump and Russian President Putin. Will the hopes for a ceasefire in the region be a reality? Only time will tell. Rabindra Chauhan's report for DD India.
And DD India correspondent Anil Thomas has more information on this. He's joining us live from New Delhi. Good morning, Anil. US President Donald Trump and Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin are set to speak with each other today. Some headway expected, breakthrough?
Good morning, Abhishek. Well, very much so. This is the talk that the world would be looking at. Yeah. The world oil prices will be looking at. And, I think the world will be gearing to listen to what exactly, or, Putin making all the talking now with regards to agreeing to sign on the dotted line. Does he do that? Because that's going to be the big concern for the world. What are the conditions that he brings to the table that, Trump doesn't know? Because the world believes, or at least the world leaders, especially from UK, France, are very skeptical. They are hopeful that this ceasefire comes through, and the ceasefire comes through without any conditions. But that's for something, the devil lies in the details, as they say. We'll have to wait and watch what exactly are the details that come out once the papers are on the table. But as of now, this particular phone call between Putin and Trump is going to be something that the world is looking forward, especially a breakthrough that has been, touted for long, that is, there and is possible. But this time around, it almost looks like we are, I think, touching distance away from this particular ceasefire talks taking place and, a conclusion of it on the dotted line. And I think the world would be looking with anticipation on what Putin brings to the table and what Trump has to negotiate.
Anil, also, United States proposed a halt in fighting in the conflict after talks in Saudi Arabia, with Kiev accepting the proposal. Russia has conditions, underscoring its demand that Ukraine be excluded from the NATO membership. And that's not Vladimir Putin's only condition.
Well, Vladimir Putin will have many conditions on the table. I think even Trump will have many conditions that are hidden, especially when it comes to territorial capture that Russia has done. What happens to that? Will they be returned or will they be followed? And if that's followed, that's going to be the new world order, because anybody is going to capture anyone's territory and claim territorial rights over it.